All right, hi guys, I'm back with another video, and I know it's been like a long time since I posted, but as if you watched my previous video, you would have known that I made an announcement that I'm expecting, and my pregnancies are very hard and complicated. I have to be on complete bed rest and pelvic rest, so trying to do clothing hauls and everything just is a lot. I know you may not think trying on clothes is a lot, but it is. That means I have to keep getting up, taking stuff on and off when I have to be in my bed physically with my feet up. So I decided that the way for me to get through this pregnancy would be to try to vlog my whole pregnancy and everything that's going on. And I'll show you guys my little bump. If you could, I don't know if you could. That's just okay, that's as good as it's gonna get for now until I get somebody else to help. So today is September 30th, Wednesday, September 30th. And today I am having surgery. So like I said, I have hard pregnancies. Like I said, I have hard pregnancies. So I have to not only be on complete bed rest, I have to get a cervical cerclage. So basically what it is they put like 2 stitches. I don't know how big they are, but 2 stitches in your cervix. So what it does is stops your cervix from opening prematurely. So as most of you guys know, when you have a baby, you have to dilate to 10 centimeters, and that's when you can start pushing. So with me, it's just something I was born with. I was born with a short cervix. So not only is my cervix too short, I have an incompetent cervix, which means my body can't hold the weight of the baby. So all my kids have been premature. Like my 10-year-old, she was a late preemie, I guess you'll call her. She was 36 weeks. Riley was 32 weeks. My 8-year-old was 32 weeks. And then my last pregnancy, I ended up having a stillborn, unfortunately. My water broke when I was 20 weeks pregnant. So a lot of you guys may know that when you're that early, they don't do any intervention to try to save the baby. They were basically like, you know, if you would have made it to 24 weeks, stay pregnant, 4 more weeks, we could have tried to save your baby. But unfortunately, they couldn't. And this was in 2016 when my daughter Aaliyah passed away. And you know, some people told me I need to get over it. It happened 4 years ago. They don't understand why I'm still grieving or why I'm still upset or sad about it. To those people, I think you're fucking stupid. I don't care how long something happens. Until you've actually had your deceased child in your hands, you will never understand what I went through. You will never understand how traumatic that was for me. And I literally grieved by myself after my daughter passed away, because my husband at the time was kind of disconnected emotionally from the situation. Not that he didn't care, he wasn't hurt, but he, you know, people grieve in their own way. And for him, he grieved by himself, not around me, didn't want to talk about her or anything like that. So I literally dealt with the situation by myself. And to this day, it still hurts. This pregnancy has been very sad for me and traumatic. Like, my friends are excited, some of my family members are excited. I'm not at that point where I'm excited. I'm worried every single day. The slightest pain, the slightest ache or anything, I freak out. I'm worried. I know my doctor is tired of me, and my doctor is like, let's pray. I don't know if you guys watching are religious, but my doctor prays for me, because she literally was like, I'm driving myself insane because I was so worried. And I'm still worried, you know, that the same thing will happen. Anybody who's experienced a loss, whether it was a miscarriage or a stillborn, it's hard. It's hard to go through a pregnancy again and not worry all the time. And I am taking it one day at a time. I'm doing my part. I'm doing the complete bed rest. I take my progesterone pills. And then, like I said, today I get my surgery. Literally, my surgery is scheduled for 2 p.m. today. It's like 10:30 in the morning. So I was like, I'm gonna vlog before. I'm gonna try to vlog after surgery, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to, because I'm getting put to sleep. I know I'm going to be in a lot of pain. Like I said, there's sewing my cervix shut, so I know I'm going to be in a lot of pain. But I'm going to try to vlog to like tell you guys about the experience and how it is. But yeah, so I'm just praying that the surgery goes well, because I know there's a lot of risk, like risk of infection, risk of them piercing your bag of waters by accident. But if you guys are religious or spiritual, whatever the case may be, even if you're not religious, if you want to just keep me and the baby in your thoughts, if you are religious and you know some strong prayer warriors, I am asking you guys to pray for me and this little baby, that we can make it at least to viability. That's all I can hope for at this point. I don't know how long the surgery is going to take. Like I said, they're putting me to sleep, so I don't know how long the procedure actually takes. I know at this point I'm starving. I could not eat after midnight yesterday. And throughout this pregnancy, I'll wake up at like 3 a.m. starving. So I haven't ate since yesterday, like around 10 p.m. or 9 p.m. And my surgery's today at 2 p.m. So I don't know why they scheduled my surgery so late. So if I pass out, you guys know why. But like I said, I'll keep you guys updated. Hopefully you will see me again today. After I get out of surgery, I'm going to try to vlog. I know my mom is supposed to be coming over to help me after surgery, because like I said, I'm not going to be able to really walk, do anything with the kids, because I'm recovering from surgery. And then again, I'm on bed rest. So I will keep you guys updated on what happens next. Bye. Okay, you guys, so I just got to the women's hospital. I did my pre-op like 2 or 3 days before, and they like did blood work, lab work, and they gave me another COVID test. Mind you, I've had 2 other COVID tests before the one I had a couple of days ago, the one they did. And I've never in my life experienced this pain before. The first 2 COVID tests I took didn't hurt at all. This one, I'm not even exaggerating. The lady like I could feel it like touching my forehead, like my brow bone. That's how deep she put the thing in. And I had a headache for like 2 days straight afterwards. And my nostrils, like all of this was like burning. So I had to be at the hospital at 12. And my surgery scheduled at 2, and I'm kind of annoyed because I'm like, what am I supposed to do for 2 hours? I mean, I have my cell phone, but I'm like, what was the purpose of getting me here 2 hours early? Because literally once I got here, I literally checked in. They had me sit in the waiting room for maybe like 10 minutes. Then they brought me in a room, took my blood pressure and temperature. And then now I guess I'm just waiting to talk to the anesthesiologist who's going to put me to sleep and then them do the surgery. But I'm like, I feel like it's counterproductive for me to just be sitting here for 2 hours straight. But I will come back to you guys once, hopefully I'll be able to be coherent. I will come back to you guys once I get out of. All right, guys, I am back. Trying to record after I got out of surgery was not happening. I had 2 different medications. They came into the room, and my regular room, and gave me some medicine in my IV that kind of like, it didn't make me sleepy. It just kind of made me disoriented. Like I couldn't really focus or have a really cohesive conversation. And then when I got to the operating room, the guy was like, oh, I gave you a little margarita, he said, mixture in your IV. And I was like, okay, cool. So then he was like, okay, well, I'm about to give you this other medicine. And literally all I remember is the nurse was like, it's going to be okay. You're in good hands. It's going to be okay. You're in good hands, or whatever she was. I don't know what she was. And she said that. And then I said, I trust you, God. And that's all I remember. The next thing I remember is waking up maybe like at 5 p.m. So I was asleep a long time. I don't know if that's normal or not, but I remember when I was in post-op or recovery or whatever, the lady kept trying to wake me up, and for some reason I just could not stay awake. And I was so cold, so she had to give me like 3 warm blankets. I had like blankets like on my face, and then she put like this little fan under my blanket that blowed hot air, and it felt so good. And I just couldn't stay awake. I was in a lot of pain, so I asked her for some medicine. She gave me some medicine, and I don't know how long I was down there. And then I ended up going to my recovery room, and I stayed there. They checked the baby's heart rate again, and I was just trying to stay awake. I really could not stay awake. Like, I literally probably woke up at, like, really fully woke up like at 7:30, and mind you, I got put to sleep around 2:10, probably 2:15, and I didn't wake up till like 7:30 fully. So then they had me go to the restroom, stuff like that, did all my discharge paperwork. We had to go to the pharmacy to get my prescriptions and then get some food. Now, I couldn't really eat anything. I tried to eat a Snickers, and I completely threw the Snickers back up. Like, you could see the nuts and everything. And I was just so sick. I tried to drink some water. I was in a lot of pain. Going to the restroom, y'all, I'm getting so fat. Like, look at my double chin and my nose. But I'll get back skinny after I have a baby. I went to try to use the restroom, y'all. It was the most excruciating pain. Obviously, they sewed my cervix, so obviously I'm gonna have a lot of pain when trying to, go to the restroom, relieve my bladder, and that hurts. I am spotting, not because of anything serious, but because I had surgery on my cervix. So I am spotting a little. And at this point, they gave me some Tylenol with codeine. I took it, but then, like, after I took it, I threw up, so I'm not really sure. Like, I didn't actually throw up the pill, but I threw up some other stuff, so I'm not sure if that's still in my system or not. Should I take another one or not? Because it says only take it every 4 hours, but I'm like, if I threw it back up, technically, can I have some more? But I'm not sure. But I just want to let you know, I am home. I have my roommate, my unwanted roommate, who refuses to leave my room. She won't, but she said she's going to take care of me. But like I said, it's 10 o'clock. So, my medicine is starting to kick in. So I'm probably not going to be up much longer, because I'm exhausted. Like I said, I have been at the hospital since 12. I got discharged at like 9 p.m. So I was there from 12 noon. No, we got there before noon. I think we got at the hospital at 11:30. So I've been at the hospital since 11:30 a.m. and got discharged at like 9:05, 9:03 p.m. And it's like 10 something now. So I am in a lot of pain and I'm exhausted. But the medicine is starting to kick in, so I'm not having as much pain. But before I took the Tylenol with codeine, it was like unbearable. Like, even riding in the car on the way home, like, it was literally tears coming out my eyes. I was in so much pain. It hurt so bad. At this point, I can't walk. It hurts to walk. So I will try to follow up with you guys tomorrow, just to give you guys a day 2 update on how I'm feeling. I'm sorry, I'm like holding the camera with my hand. It's a little shaky. I don't know if my hand-eye coordination is just bad in general, or is it because of my medicine. So I will let you guys know what happens next. Good night, you guys.